Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode, we helped the inhabitants of Kakariko Village in a number of different ways. As a result, we got a few rewards, chiefly at least of which most important to me were the 6 articles of clothing that we were then allowed to purchase for a fee, of course, right? They're being purchased, but they were markedly less expensive than they were prior to our completion of said quests. This episode, well, I've been spending a few moments here off camera marking things that I could see. We have this geoglyph marked, we've got some towers marked, and some shrines marked. I'll show you my map here so you can see what I've got laid out. This emblem signifies a shrine, this heart signifies a tower, and the stars signify geoglyphs. So as you can already see, we have a host of things to deal with, and I guess the geoglyph right here is the closest one. So we'll go that direction first, and then perhaps we'll walk off over into Hyrule Field a little bit to get those shrines that we should have gotten ages ago. What's even more appealing about heading that direction is the fact that there is a Misko's treasure in that region. We have it marked here with an X. I think it's actually by that shrine itself. So it's going to be pretty convenient for us in approaching our goals here today. We have all 3 of those marked. I think we do. That one. Oh, I don't want to splatter on the ground real quick. Okay, let's just make sure we got all these marked. This one is not marked. So let's edit this one into a stamp. This one is there. We can get rid of it. And this one is indeed there as well. I didn't see this one. Part of me wonders if, given just how close these two are together, that this wasn't a misfire. But we'll bridge that cross when we come to it, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I have been trying to get better about responding to the comments in a timely fashion. I always check the comments, it just sometimes takes me a little bit more time than I'd like to get to them. That said, one comment in particular was concerning these, the geoglyphs, and how hard it is for me to find the dragon's tear inside of them. They said that it's in a teardrop shape, a filled-in teardrop shape. We can see several teardrop shapes around this, but none of them are filled in. So that means that it's got to be over here, which is a little bit inconvenient since it's, well, wooded, meaning that my visibility will be hindered ever so slightly as we approach it from the sky. But I'd have to imagine that an area like this would be a good spot for something important. Oh, look at that. I'm on top of things today, baby. That, if you're here for the first time, that is rather rare. Oh, goodness gracious knows that I am not necessarily the greatest video game player of all time. I'm probably not even in the top million. I just talk, all right? I'm in the top 10%, however, of having a good time, so at least I've got that going for me. And what's more, we're going to get some plot development here. I'm very interested in learning a little bit more about what Zelda's getting up to off in the past, I suppose. And ooh, it's Ganondingle. So this is his siege of Hyrule. I'm guessing this is his initial, I don't know, campaign, as it were.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
Can't have any battle without some sweet tunes. Or a couple Moldugas, of course, goodness gracious, but there's no sand for them. Don't tell me they poured kitty litter everywhere.
Approaching our position.
It's more than we thought. It's a swarm.
There were so many of them. But why would they?
So these are not in order, clearly. We're not viewing these in order. Because the last couple, I think this had already happened. Ganondorf had already gotten the stone. Come here, Zelda. Touch him. Oh, you got extra power. Goodness, you've been drinking coffee or what? Tri-beam, ha! It's like someone's taking a note page out of Tien Shinhan's book. Fascinating. Very well done, Raru.
That blast wiped out all the Molduga. How is that possible?
So we got several of Raru's techniques, but he skimped us out on that one. I want the tri-beam, Raru. You gave me the ultra hand, give me the tri-hand.
Brute force will not be enough. The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
And that looks like it. Okay, so that was even further back than I thought. It looks like that was when Ganondingle first set eyes upon the secret stone. And then after this experience, he probably started plotting as to how he himself would come to acquire said stone. Okay, well, if we look in the memory in the adventure log, yeah, so it places them in an order. Very good. Okay. We haven't yet got number 1, which is crazy. And, well, so maybe they're not in order. This one seems like this should be more recent, although I suppose since this is what sends Zelda back, I suppose it makes some semblance of sense. Anyways, this is the oldest, where Zelda meets Raru and Queen Sonia, and then it moves on through, and we have not seen the last 3. We're missing actually quite a few of them, so we'll obviously continue to prioritize the acquisition of those memories in terms of the geoglyphs as well. And there's ordinarily a Korok inside of these things, but I didn't see him, so it's not real. But what is real is this, which is also a Korok. But where's the Korok's solution? Pull out Ultra Hand here. Oh no, this is the thing. I see. We just gotta fix this. Rotate. No, like that. That looks like it might work if I could just squeeze it on in there. Dip it in the water, lubricate it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, this isn't a Korok for the geoglyph, I don't believe. But it is a Korok, and that makes me feel even better about, moving on. Don't get me wrong, I am going to take every opportunity I can when it's convenient to get a Korok, because the Korok seeds ultimately only do good things for us, but I'm not going to, I'm not really going to prioritize it a whole heck of a lot, especially when I've got little encampments like this to check out. Oh, what's up, Sheikah? You sleeping? I think animal meat, right? Maybe. Animal meat, you think? You want some? Should we just give this guy a steak? I got 3 of them, so here you go, buddy. I'm just going. There you go. Maybe not. Let's take that back. Yeah, goodness knows if he wakes up with a slab of friggin' beef on his lap, he's gonna be pretty concerned.
Who suggested who? Monster meat.
Oh, you guys eating Bokoblins over here? Is that what I'm to glean from this? You sickos? Oh, help, please. Princess, her recipe is written. Don't improvise. Oh. Y'all be following the wrong ingredients, apparently.
First rule of cooking. Always follow the recipe.
Is this the recipe here? What does this recipe say? Princess Zelda's meat and rice bowl. Combine plain, raw meat, Hylian rice, and rock salt. This flavorful, comforting dish is sure to fill you with energy. Be sure to follow the recipe to the letter. Meat, salt, and rice? I mean, I've got those things. Let's make a piece of it. I mean, we got so much salt. We got a friggin' month's worth of sodium in our pockets. Okay, here we have the meat and rice bowl. Sounds pretty good. Honestly, that's something that I eat a lot of in my day-to-day life. I was hoping maybe I could cook it, and these people would be like, oh, that smells. Hand over the meal. Oh, wait, no, that's our choice. Telling this guy who's dying against the tree, here you go. You don't look like you have too much of an appetite, but I think this is what you were looking for.
Huh? That smell. You! Yeah, can I have that meat and rice ball, please? I need to eat it.
Okay.
I recognize this flavor. This is the recipe Princess Zelda shared with us. Jut, Telly, and I, hurry up and take a bite of this. Oh, thank you for helping us. We were not doing well at all. Princess Zelda taught us how to cook this dish quite some time ago. We ran into her once during our travels. She was full of kindness for us, despite our group being a little ragged on the road. But I do remember now that she said we needed to follow the recipe exactly. I just wanted to try bokoblin meat. Whose idea was to substitute monster parts in place of real meat? That was me, I'm sorry. I was just curious what it would taste like. I thought maybe her recipe would work well with monster parts. The road to gourmet greatness is littered with stuff you wouldn't think is tasty. Gotta expand your palate. Now's not the time to sit and figure out best practices for future dietary exploits. We've got to get to Riverside Stable. We're so late. I sure hope Goddard has been worrying about us. Wait, I'm sure he has. I don't hope he has. He probably has. I'm really grateful for your help. Let me say again on behalf of everyone, thanks. You don't even know us, but you used valuable ingredients to save us from ourselves. Here, take this. It's rice. And this, it's salt. And finally, oh, you had the ingredients all along? What? What kind of crap is that? You guys are like, we got this we got the prime rib, but why don't we just kill this beaver and eat that instead? No, what are you thinking, you crazy fools? Goodness gracious, it's no wonder you were sick. Ugh, and you make me sick as a result. It's not contagious, is it? No, of course not. Anyways, we are in the woods. Not the 100-acre woods. I do not, in fact, smell Pooh Bear, but there are a lot. Oh, hello. Do I smell an Octorok? Where are you? Do you require assistance? Ending your life, perhaps? Have you lived long enough? It's you. Maybe it's not, but this is not a cutting weapon, so I can't actually test out my theory. It's you. No, it's not. We've just contributed D4. Oh, it's you. Yes, yes. You want to hang out? You want to play with the big boys, do you? Yes, that's what I think about your endeavors. They are terrible. And as such, we've extracted the balloon from your belly. Okie dokie, there's the stable. It's across a current. Do we have the stamina to brave this? Can we ford the river? I don't actually know. But goodness gracious, we're going to try. Of course, not just yet. We're going to try a little bit more intelligent. Well, yeah, there is a sail. Let's wing it, huh? Ever so slightly. And when I say wing it, I don't just mean let's improvise. I indeed mean... Oh, what the heck? Come here. I'm trying to get the bendy thing. I want to get some height because I am, in fact, literally trying to wing it. Oh, well, all right. That was going to be the part where Tolan flapped his wings for me. It seems that this is not yet high enough for me to have any wing flappage happening. I appreciate the flapping of the wings, Tolan. If you could help me with that, that would be quite lovely. Maybe we do, in fact, need to get a little bit more elevated. This is not a structurally sound sort of platform, but we can get in there. Oh, we can get right here. We can climb that. Let me just ascend up this. Oh, okay, we are. Wow. All right, I'm so sorry that everyone has to bear witness to this, but the decision has been made. This is our structure. We have exerted great effort in producing it, and we will take advantage of it. Tolan, strong wind, that direction. Beautiful, beautiful sun, well done. Now we will assuredly not drown. Oh, will we not? I don't. The current is acting in a way that I am not necessarily familiar with. Let's go. Hold on. Speaking of being intelligent about this, let's, we got this. Yeah, now we're cooking. By swimming and cooking. It's fishing. Anyways, we'll just keep it on for a second because we got Pen here, and Pen can appreciate a good outfit, can't you, buddy? Huh, partner?
Oh.
I just heard through my little birds that there was an issue at the stable. They said some regular visitors to the stable were well past when they should have arrived. But apparently it was a whole lot of nothing. The guests arrived safely some time ago. The chef here, Goddard, had made an appointment with the missing guests. He arranged for them to come and share a recipe they learned from Princess Zelda. My keen reporter instincts made me think something may have happened and been preventing them from arriving. Well, it was me. I fixed them up. I gave them more rice
Interesting, so the chirps were correct. I'm impressed that Princess Zelda's vast knowledge includes things I wouldn't expect, like the cooking of rice. Who'd have known? A princess capable of cooking her own meals. Assuredly, she has people for that. You know, we've chased 5 of the leads that may have something to do with Zelda. Your investigations are the talk of the town at Lucky Clover Gazette. You've really shown some promise. And it turns out the paper is doing really well thanks to the articles that we keep putting together. Which is why Tracy told me we're both getting raises. Oh, yes, isn't it excellent? Go on and add this to your nest egg, partner. 100. Wow, so we prematurely did a pen thing. Look at that. Okay, I'll pat myself on the back, all right? We all deserve pats on the back because we were all part of that. Very good. Let's go celebrate with a jump through the woods. Whee! And then a shrine, of course. Gourmet's Gone Missing, started and complete. Now we find ourselves at the Tajikats Shrine, not to be confused with tabby cats, of which I used to have one, I think I was like 10, 11 years old. In fact, it was the only cat that, it was the last cat of mine that was an outdoor cat, and it died, and this is a sad story, so we're moving on. Building with logs at the Tajikats Shrine. Okay, building with logs, builds with logs, that's what they used to call me in high school. Is there something I'm not seeing here? The great Zonai mystery. How will he overcome it? Will he? Oh my goodness, great. He positioned the log, ladies and gentlemen. The man cannot be stopped. Truly a force of nature to be reckoned with. Could I potentially be looking to do the exact same thing twice in a row? Assuredly. Builds with logs. I mean, it's not necessarily the most complicated of names, right? Sometimes we find these shrine names and it's like, I wonder what that truly means. Although I suppose the struggle here may be in fact placing it, all right? Normally I place logs in a very delicate fashion in the toilet. Oh, man. Okay. Don't worry. You see, where there is a will, there's a way. And where there's a log, we say, hey, let's get it up here because we need to have 3 instead of 2. By golly, there's no need to shortchange ourselves. I thought I might try it with 2 because, you know, they give you 2 here. Maybe 2's all it takes. Apparently, I mean, well, hey, that may still be the case. But apparently, I can't do it with 2. So I'm going to do it with 3. And I'm going to do it shaped like this because that's cool to me. I think if we can just get it to rest easy. Well, which may be easier said than done. That should work. Kind of, not really. Golly gee williker. It's fine. Let's just take a little bit more care and balance it on the apex of this here. Will that work? That feels like it. There. No, you stay up there, man. You log. All right. I see how it is. You want me to do things in a way that are correct, and, you know, I guess that you'd be well within your rights to say such a thing, but where are you going without me? Don't go over here. Goodness gracious. We're a team, you and I, Loggy, and we have got to stick together, because if we don't stick together, then the baddies will win. Ganondorf, all right? And you heard what he said about logs, didn't you? The Demon King don't like logs. The Demon King would not be playing with logs like this. The Demon King would be cooking the logs, all right? He's got to feed his army, and they eat sticks. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that about Bokoblins. You think they eat meat? No, goodness gracious, they're vegan. I don't know that I'm doing this correctly. Hold on, I'm trying to like rub this against the apex, and it's just not gonna make sense. Maybe we do something completely different here. Put that at like an angle. And then this one, we can make like a big old like slingshot looking thing, like a Y. You say, why are you doing that? And I said, because, well, that's not what I tried to do, but I think that still might work. Because if it's a Y, maybe it can grab on, man, it rotates a little too much. Maybe it could grab onto there and not slide. Ugh, barely. Barely, that's what I intended. I didn't intend for it to slide down like that, but hey, it's close enough. And you know what? I'm not even gonna look at the next puzzle. I don't know. You're coming with me. We're in this together, Loggy. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Yes. Another beautiful puzzle. How will we ever cross this bridge? Perhaps by bridging the 2 paths. Yes. All these logs are mine now. I've decided that I cannot solve any of the problems in here without all of them. Come here. Let's jump over this. Whee! Now what? We just need to go up there. Where's the chest? There's a chest. Is the chest up there? Oop, I didn't grab it. I need to wait till it turns green before you grab it. Ordinarily, when things turn green, I say no thanks, and I get away from them because they're yogurt that's been left in my fridge for too long. But when the logs turn green, that means they're good to grab. So let's just, get stuck in between the logs very goodly, very good. And if I wonder, actually, I have an idea here. If we attach this to that log, push this one up next to it. Well, fine, we can do it on this side. Make something of a platform there. And now we erect it. Well, goodness gracious, erection never was my strong suit. I don't work in construction. Oh man, come here, buddy. You gonna stand tall and proud for all to see. You're like my giant wooden flag. All right, this is a monument to Link's arrogance. There you go. Now, well, maybe that'll still work. That was not at all what I wanted to do. Ascend through it, but we might be able to like climb this and stuff. There we go. And there's nothing up here. Oh my goodness. Isn't it positively sickening? Ooh, is there anything that way? It's got to be over there. There's a waterfall. There's a waterfall. We're wearing the right armor for it. Okay, well, Loggy, we're on another adventure. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. This isn't a road, but it is somehow related to one because we're moving that direction. That should work, right? Again, not necessarily the prettiest thing in the world, but we're not competing in any beauty pageants here. All right, we're competing in a talent show. And we're losing. Clearly, we're struggling just a wee bit, but this can work. Get over there. No, God, me. God. Oh, man. Nearly. And up and down. You know, LP, if you didn't organize your structure here like a bag of mangled driftwood, maybe you'd have a little bit easier of a time. This is it. Oh, but we did it, so it's fine. Come up here, Loggy. You deserve a raise. An elevation, quite literally. Can you join me here? There. Very good. You sit over there, good friend. I'll be adding to your size here momentarily because we have at least a half dozen. Ooh, goodness me. We've got nearly a dozen. We've got not a baker's dozen. We have a welder's dozen. Let's just cook these all together. All 9 of you, baby. Why is that a welder's dozen? Well, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of welding experience, but I did briefly work with a welder, and he was blind in one eye, so that's why 9. So, yeah, very good. Don't look at the arc, all right? You ever do any welding, don't look at the arc. You're not going, nothing, no, good things will not happen. Loggy, you have been upgraded to Super Loggy. That being said, of course, where is chest? There is chest. You cannot hide from me. I've got a special sense for thee. Get in the water, Loggy. We're going swimming today. Goodness, Loggy looks sad. Loggy gonna need to be put out of his misery here soon. Loggy needs a rest. Loggy's been eating a lot lately. Loggy's been growing in size at a rate far exceeding that of a healthy pile of logs. And let's go. Will that work? No, of course. Ooh. It will work. It will work, but yeah, I've got a 400-pound pile of logs I'm trying to push through the water. Get out of here, Loggy. You need to lose some weight. All right, Loggy. This bit of you has got to go. I'm sorry. Cook it off. Well, I guess it didn't cook off. It just turned the fan on. And we are 1 log lighter, so that's fine, too. You know what? We are wearing the Zora armor. I mean, we're moving too, so it may be fine, but we're wearing the Zora armor. We may, in fact, not need to do this the way that I originally thought. You know, I've said it time and time again. I'll say it once more. One of the big appealing factors of this game for me is that there's no one solution to any problem. You can do whatever the heck you want, all right? If you can make it work, to make it work. All right, and we're making this work. We're twerking our way over to this chest. In large part thanks to the Zora armor, as well as our boosted stamina. What do we get as a reward? We get these friggin' piece of garbage. Isn't it great? Throw it in the water. No thanks. It's not even worth looking at any longer. But hey, it's fine. We came, we saw it, we conquered. I feel good for having received the prize at all and for accomplishing all that we did accomplish in this shrine, be it as unconventional as it was. Either which way, though, we now have, I believe, another upgrade. Right? This should be the 4th Orb of Light. Quattro? Quattro? Oh, Quattro indeed. I'm going to Taco Bell in celebration, all right? I am actually joking. I wish I was going to Taco Bell in celebration. I am recording this on a weekend. This is the weekend, obviously, before you're getting this episode, but it's not a Taco Bell weekend, all right? Payday's not now. So when payday comes, though, goodness gracious, I'm going to be sucking down bean burritos like nobody's business. Right now, though, I'm just, sucking down air as I fly over here. Wait, Riverside Stable. Beetle. That's not Beetle. This is Beetle. I saw the Goron. I saw the giant silhouette, and I was like, Beetle. Hey! Please give me some arrows, my buddy. I have been burning through them. I've only got 54 in my inventory. Goodness gracious. I'll take all of them. And then I think I'm going to take the rice as well. And what is that, a tireless frog? Just off screen there below the electric darner. It is indeed. And that increases maximum stamina, so I'm going to take all of those guys too. We're spending a lot. Oh, man, I'm burping. I talk about Taco Bell and I get gas. Goodness gracious. I'm spending a lot of money on all these things, but I haven't cooked in a while. And once I do cook, well, I'm going to be having lots and lots of things to cook. If we take a second here just to look, we don't yet need to cook. We've got several things. I wish that toasted hearty truffle was not, in fact, toasted. Goodness gracious. But yeah, once we do get down to business, not to defeat the Huns, but to defeat the fun hungers, well, then we'll have everything we need.
Are you traveling alone?
Oh?
We used to be solo travelers, too, until we ran into each other on the road. The big lump's got no sense of direction at all. Would you believe he forgot the way to Goron City, his hometown? I couldn't bear to watch him flail around, so now we're travel buddies.
I forgot the way. The way changed. How was I supposed to know the lava would cool like that? It used to be scorching hot, crisscrossing into the mountain.
You're right, I'm being harsh, and the way to Goron City is very complicated now. It's not as if you can find it by simply heading towards Death Mountain in the northeast.
That's it. If you keep making fun of me, I won't cook anymore.
All right, you win. I'll stop since I can't cook to save my life. And that's why we're such good traveling buddies. We make up for each other's weaknesses. Sorry for battering on. The sight of you traveling alone just made me a bit nostalgic. We're thinking of going to Kakariko in the new Cluta region next. That's in the east. This guy's dying to see the ring ruins.
Of course I am. The ring ruin-like shape is one of a kind. It reminds me of donuts. I can't wait to chew on them.
We've talked about this. Priceless ruins are for seeing, not eating. Anyway, Kakariko Village is where we're headed.
Oh?
Kakariko Village. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. Kakariko Village is right over there next to that Skyview Tower, and the ring-shaped rock to the left of it is probably one of the ring ruins. If you get turned around on the journey, you can look to those two things to reorient yourself.
Then why wait? Let's go. No.
All right, big guy. We're off. See you on the road. Sure. That was strange. Very peculiar. Didn't get a... I'll have to keep an eye out for a Hylian Goron combo later, because I have to imagine that's not the last we'll see of them. There has to be something there. There's something here.
Oh, it's no use. What should I do? I need to sort this out and fast, or I'm gonna be in big trouble. What's wrong? Ah, forgive me. Oh, I mistook you for someone else. Maybe don't sneak up on a guy who's clearly having a bad day. You should look at my backside and just know I'm having a bad day. I'm very expressive back there. I was sure you were someone from the stable. You're the guy who saved us after that mishap with the monster parts, right? Oh, talk about a bad meal. Say, being as you're such a helpful sort, maybe you can help me out of the bind I'm in now. There used to be 6 cuckoos here, see? When I was hungry, and I ate one. But wait, I figured where the cuckoos, there are eggs.
But when I got close, all except one flew away. Now it looks like I stole them. And do you know what happens to cuckoo thieves around here? Well, me neither, but probably nothing good. Well, I know what you're thinking. How far could they have gone with those little wings? But they must be near. And you'd be right. But as soon as I get close, they'll scream. Or scram. They do both. They're also very expressive. I really need to get the other 5 cuckoos back inside the fence before someone from the stable finds out. Feathered fugitives. That's a fun alliteration. All right, my felonious feathered friends. Where? Oh, there's one of them hanging out with the pupper. So you're not going to scram or scream, are you? No, you just come with me. Look at that, dude. How are you approaching him? This dude's probably like kicking and squealing and doing backflips as he tries to grab these things. And we said that one's almost going in the river. Okay, glad that wasn't the case. Nearby. What about up? Huh? It'd be very Zelda-like to put one up there somewhere, but we'll check that last. We've got a good amount of real estate. Oh, you better not be in the friggin' well. Oh, that would also be very Zelda-like.
Aurelia, I'll protect you. Something in the woods. Sword.
Wake up, lad, you're dreaming! He is a very heavy sleeper. Even a smack to the face with a blade is not enough to rise him up. Goodness gracious. Arrows. Let's check out the well. If there's a freaking chicken in here, I'm gonna be not pleased. Thankfully, that looks like it is not the case. Honestly, it doesn't look like there's anything else here at all. Fascinating. Bright bloom seeds? There's something stabbed into here. A rusty halberd, oh boy. What if we move these? Is there a secret hole, perhaps, underneath? Secret hole. No secret hole. This looks kind of peculiar, but it doesn't seem actionable at all. Really? Nothing in here at all? Well, that's just fine. I do suppose one of the main points of the wells is just visiting them so that we can tell that NPC about them and Lookout Landing's well, I believe where they're at. Hey, climbing out of the chicken coop. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just magic. Any more cuckoos? I thought they'd be very nearby, at least visible from the pen itself, but it would seem that that's not the case. And not visible from Pen, the bird, the Rito himself, but, well, you know what I meant. There's no way they're this far away either. They have to be in like the footprint of the stable. Perhaps this little tent encampment is going to house one of them? Or nothing at all? I think these are the tents of the dudes that were sucking down Bokoblin horns. Maybe they'll be doing that again. I hope not. Goodness gracious. Can't imagine it'd be very good for them the second time around, though maybe they've built up a tolerance. What's up, dude?
You're the one who saved me from that nasty bout of food poisoning, aren't you? Fancy running into you again. Our mistake was using monster parts. Yes, it was quite terrible, but what were we thinking? I'll say they are shyer than usual today. Maybe because of all the noise. What's that? Oh, hello, my fine feathered friend. Now, can we? We can jump. Yep, very good. We can fall out of the tree. Now that we've checked that off our list, can we do the Zelda thing? Can we? Yeah! Paragliding's far better, but I remember back in Ocarina of Time floating with these dudes, and it was the coolest thing in the world because there was no such paraglider. We got three out of 5. 1, 2. How many? I forget. Yes, I went searching for them, but how many do I need? 3 are still missing. 3 are still missing. Interesting. I'm almost certain there's gonna be one like all the way up there somewhere. And there's not one in the well, which is interesting. There is one inside. Hello, and a mushroom. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hello. I keep hearing about stylish clothes they make in Hatno Village. Take it from... You can't underestimate the power of a good wardrobe. I used to be a total wallflower, then I learned how to dress myself, and boom, I was a new woman. Maybe you should go to Hatno Village and try a new look for yourself. It's located on the far side of Necluda in the southeast Hyrule. Never know, might change your life and your relationship with mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't know anything about fashion. I'm not going to pretend to, but man, that don't look good to me. That don't look good to me. I don't see someone walking around looking like a giant sentient fungus and think, ooh, baby, I wonder where they buy their clothes. No, I think, they're doing what they want, and that's cool. That's very cool. Honestly, what is clothing? Clothing doesn't even matter. Let's see. What's in this issue of the Lucky Clover Gazette? What's in the news? The beautiful city of water floods its joy at New King's Rise. Ah, yes, so all of the stories of our triumphs. Very good. Can I have a pony point before I forget? Please, come here. Parlay with me. And then we still need two more birds.
Oh.
I've got one idea for one, but I am kind of at a loss for where the third or where the final cuckoo would be. However, that being said, once we get up there, maybe we can see one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've said it time and time again, I'll say it once more. Vantage points, people, they're good and helpful. Usually, this vantage point is offering me nothing of any significance thus far, but hey, that's fine. We've already seen that they can get somewhat far away because the one in the tree was not where I would consider a footprint of, hey, there you are, you bird. You get over here, all right? You think we could, we gonna throw you in from here. All right, channel your inner Michael Jordan Link. Oh, where are you going? Nice, look at that, right in there, barely beating the clock. Everyone goes home happy, well, except the other team. They go home crying. But who is the other team? The Cuckoos? The Cuckoos are happy. The Cuckoos want to be in the pen. Where they going to get the grain feed? All right? They're going to starve to death out here, especially stuck up on top of there. First off, how'd you even get there? Because that's amazing. You can't fly. You can barely hover. Where is this final bird? Where is it? Where is it? I didn't see any on my approach. Did I? He says to himself, trying to recall the things he saw. What is that? Is that one? Oh, it's a banana. I'll take the banana.
The noble swordsman scrounging for scraps. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. Your life ends today.
The chicken's assaulting me. I'm getting ambushed by a cuckoo. No, I'm getting ambushed by freaking Yiga monks. Get out of here. I'm beating you with the wrong weapon. I don't need the... No. You won't slice and dice me. I'll show you the meaning of pain real quick here. First off your face. Thank you. Now your body, too. Oh, goodness, we are going to get him real quick, too. Look at that. Wow. Ooh, you got the big sword, huh? I'll show you a big sword. No. You show me the gust of wind. Ooh, goodness gracious. Very well-timed fart, I must say. And one more for your death. Okay, now give me your bananas. Give me the bananas. And the chicken? Do you guys have the cuckoo? Oh, no, don't cook my bananas, you know, Bo? 8-fold long blade. You have a picture of that? We indeed do. Do we have a duplex bow photo? We do not. I think those are a 14, but they shoot 2 arrows. How would that stack up amongst our current? Well, that would be better in terms of overall output, so we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this one. We'll get rid of the Mighty Construct, even though it's more durable. We'll double check that. Yeah, 14 times 2. That's fine. I mean, that'll be extra helpful if there's ever, like, I don't know, we need to shoot multiple arrows for whatever reason. But as far as, like, actual damage output, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing special, but fine. What isn't fine is how I cannot find this bird. Where is the bird? Can you tell me about the birds? The goats don't know the birds, all right? They don't speak birdese. Oh, baby. Baby, what are you doing? What are you doing out there? What is that? And what's this? What is this over here? This is a cooked fish in the water. What's happening? Can we just grab you and jump with you? Oh, no, we can't run with you. Okay, let's just go. Oh, we killed the bird. Oh, the bird respawned. Okay. We ultra hand the bird. How do we bird? Can we freeze this? We got a crap ton of ice fruit. We don't got cryonis. Okay, thank goodness. This is not something I've done. Oh, but they move. This is not something I've done any real amount of, except for at the Zora Temple, the Water Temple specifically. But it's something that I need to think more of, just because, well, it's handy. We ain't got cryonis, man. We gotta do something. And they don't seem to be melting, even though it's definitely above freezing here. You, come over here. All right, bird. We're going over there. Barely.
Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. All right, you know how long I've been looking for you? You heard of a wild goose hunt? This is a wild goose hunt with a shorter neck. And a shorter neck means you can swallow less. And swallowing less means you can stomach less. And I can't stomach you any longer. So get in there and thank me for my troubles. I got all your fugitives, my friend. And what do we get? All 5 are here. Oh, did you go searching for them? I did. You did it. It's almost embarrassing after all your help with the meat and rice incident, and you've saved my hide yet again. You are my hero. How do I put this, though? I just don't want anyone to know that they went missing. So here's $100. Be quiet about it. This is hush money, and that's what it is. Well, the operative word there is money, so take it. Now let's both pretend this never happened. Peace out. Feathered fugitives, complete. Man, we've been helping people. This dude needs help with his wife. Oh, man. We're going to help him next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. We sincerely do appreciate it. We being Link and I. And we'll see you tomorrow.